Whatever you learn, Professor Phillip, you need to figure out how to apply it and use it. The terms of your role, you need to really identify. You need to ask your partner, low, medium, high, what speed are we going? If they say low, expect medium. If they say medium, that means high. Okay? Then it's like a 3-speed transmission. Low, medium, high. At first, you're just a motor, which is off and on. But we need to install a high performance, like Corvette, LT, whatever transmission, where it's like a 8-speed or whatever it is, okay, with an overdrive. That's where you can really begin to conserve your energy. You can begin to understand how to match up your intensity, your technique, and lead with technique. Okay, so it's very important that you guys identify the terms of the role, because far too often there's this, I mean, just so lightly, and now all of a sudden the person like passing goes, and then all of a sudden they're passing, you're like, oh man, and now you're in a crappy position all the way from the beginning. So, ask your partner, low, medium, and high. If they say low, probably means high. And be ready for high. But no, I'm just kidding. But and remind them, low, medium, or high. Okay? But what I'm going to remind you is, they're going to put a strap on Niki's belt. Hey! We're very, very proud of you. I know that you started, and it's definitely been an adjustment, and you've been doing amazing, and it's been a very inspiring type of a progression, and we know that you and your family love Jiu-Jitsu, and I remember when you guys came in for the first time, and you were sitting right there, and Emma was in the first class, and she was a little bit upset, but compared to how she was then and now, she's a completely different human being. We're very grateful to have you and your family here, and you're now, which are walking through that door and starting, and the first degree. Remember, this should never ever happen again in your life. Each step, each degree, each belt should only happen one time in your life. So, very meaningful, and most will never understand how meaningful a little piece of tape is that really represents quite a lot of hard work, determination, and focus. So we celebrate. So now we're gonna, oh, look at that, yeah. Oh, hey, you're wearing your stripes. All right, very important. It's your responsibility. Number one, to make sure your belt reflects the accurate amount of stripes. We understand, wash your belt, we don't want disease, bacteria in there. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're gonna wash away your knowledge and all that kind of stuff, okay? Washing away your knowledge means not doing jiu-jitsu. Wash your belt. Stripes will fall off. See myself or Professor Phil, we'll put them back on. Don't put them back on yourself, okay? It's more meaningful when it's put back on for you. Second of all, make sure you bring your belt, okay? In my 18 plus years of training jiu-jitsu, I forgot my belt one time. And it just so happens that at John Jocks, there was a camera crew, and over there was a pink belt that, because it was mostly guys had to wear. For women to wear a pink belt, it's not that big a deal, but I had to wear a pink belt, and it thankfully looked purple on camera, and I can share the video with you guys, but it was an incredibly powerful, it's like the most powerful video Jean Jacques ever made, you know, that from what I've seen, and he talks, and, you know, that's where he says, you know, the jiu-jitsu starts when the training stops, you know, and you can see me there with what looks like at least a purple belt, so it didn't look pink, because that was ridiculous, and I couldn't believe I forgot it the first time ever, and it was the last time ever, okay? And remember, you can have a different gi, you can borrow gi, whatever, but your belt should always be with you, and it should be, because you put so much work into that belt. Don't ever take that belt for granted, okay? So I'm telling you that. And remember, if some academies, you don't bring your belt, you don't need to train. Just as a reminder of, let's just say, to be aware of bringing your belt, okay? Gis is one. So, having said that, we are going to roll, and let me turn this off here.